Let's decorate a spread in my social media dashboard planner. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, we're going to decorate a spread for the 12th through the 18th. This week, we're going to use a Planners Anonymous kit. This kit released in September of 2022, guys, but I checked the website and it is still available. So since this is Mental Health Awareness Month, I've decided to use this Rejuvenate kit. It's not exactly mental health, but it is self-care, and to me, self-care can have an impact on your mental health and well-being. So that's what we're going to do today. I've got some washi tapes here. We'll look at everything as we go through it. Like I said, I did check the website. This kit is still available, and I will put a link in my description box that will give you 10% off of your first purchase, and I will earn what they call hearts, and that once I get so many hearts, then I can use that for a discount on a future purchase. So anyway, I hope that y'all will check out their website. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is I was going to show y'all what comes in this kit. I don't think I pulled the entire kit, but you do get 6 sheets of paper, and they're all double-sided. So you get 2 that has these lavenders on here. The flip side looks like a little sweater print. And then you also get 2 that are these lavender fields with this little tree. The back of this one is that same sweater print, but it's in green. Then you get this print that just has a multitude of different little icons in it. And there are stickers in the kit for each of these items. And the back of this one is also the sweater print, but it's more in a blue color. Then you also get 1 sheet of vellum. This is so pretty. I don't know if it's really showing up on camera, so I'll try to lay it down here. I should have brought over a piece of white paper so y'all could see. Let me see if I can just lay it like this. So you can kind of see this lavender print here. And then you also get an acetate sheet, and this one is silver. It's just kind of a quick rundown on the papers that come in the kit. You also get a little clip that would serve as a little bookmark. 2 sheets of stickers. This sticker book is a separate purchase. It is also available. I checked that. You get tons of die cuts. These are adhesive on the back. You get a pen, and I don't remember what else was in here, but you can check it out on their website. It's plannersanonymous.com. They are a small family-owned business in Australia. So they have been having a lot of sales because of the tariffs. So if you're interested in checking them out, please go on and do so. And don't forget, I will have a 10% off link in my description box. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. In the past, when I've used these kits, I've cut them down and glued them to this page. But I think this week, I'm just going to do some paper tearing and glue it down that way. So I don't, because the design actually goes this way, and if I were to glue it down, I would probably want to turn it like this. So I've decided I'm just going to try to tear and put something in the corner here and something in the corner here, and then we'll just kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and get started with some tearing. I'm going to tear, let's see, I'm going to tear towards myself so that the white will be on the top. And I mean, as much as I would like for this to be a controlled tear, it probably won't come out, like I would really want it to. So, tearing is just kind of fun. I think that's enough to do a nice little accent. So we'll glue that one there. And then I'm going to tear another one down here. And it won't be, it won't be exactly the same, but it'll be close. So I had to turn my paper because if I would have torn it with my paper facing the other direction, the white part would have been on the wrong part of the paper. Okay, so that's cute, and I still have plenty left over for later. I might want to put some of that on the other side, but let's get my glue stick and go ahead and glue these down. So I'm just using an Elmer's Craft Bond extra strength glue stick. I do have a tape runner, but I like the glue stick on these. I feel like it's a little more forgiving. You know, I can slide the paper into place. I have enough of time to do that if necessary. So it's low pressure when you use the glue stick. So I'm just going to do the best I can, and if the corners don't get enough glue, I can come back with my Zig chisel tip glue pen, and I can always add a little more glue when and where I need it. So I'm just going to try to line up this long edge and kind of slide it where I want it, and then I'll press it down. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this piece. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I'm a little late filming this video. I kind of thought that I might not film it because I am so late. You know, I was just thinking maybe I would do this one on my own, or maybe I wouldn't decorate at all. But I really wanted to use this kit. And since I had tried to pre-plan my spreads for May, I had already, you know, designated this kit for this week. And I feel like my viewers like when I do the paper, the torn paper. So I wanted to be sure y'all got to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and cap this for now. We may come back to that in a little bit. But now let's get these stickers out and see what we want to put down over here. Now on the regular little kit, you get these 2 sheets of paper, but notice there are no boxes here. So if you want boxes, then you have to purchase her little extra sticker book, because in this one, you get 4 weeks worth of sets, and then you get extra boxes in the back. So I think I'm going to take one of these sets. I was kind of thinking I might take this one, and I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm going to hold this up to the camera. Can y'all see all of these cut lines? There are tons of different pieces in here. The little family that owns Planners Anonymous, the wife's name is Sammy Gale, and she, in these books, has made a good use of every bit of paper. So I'm going to take some of these boxes. I was either going to do this set or this set here. Actually, I think I'm going to do a few of both, because I want these boxes for my stats tracking, and I'm going to put those over here, and I'm just going to kind of come slightly off of my paper there, and we'll put this one, maybe I'll put this one this way, and that's where I'll track my stats. For my Kellofaplan affiliate tasks, I think I'm going to take this box here, and we will put it, where do I want to put this one? I don't want to cover up too much of my torn paper because I really like the effect of the torn paper. So I think I'm actually just going to put this one here. These papers are thick enough, kind of like planny thing. It's thick enough that you don't have to white out anything that might be underneath. I still don't think I got that very straight. I'm going to see if I can straighten that up just a little bit. Okay, that came up real easy. So let me just move that into place. Okay, I think that's a little better. Okay, and I need to get my workflow sticker on here. So I think I'm going to put my workflow down here. And then I think I'm going to take some of this washi tape and just kind of outline it. So let's get the backer off of here. I love these Planny Thing kits. I was a subscriber for a couple of years, and I ran out of time. I wasn't really decorating my planner like I should, but I kept taken the subscription. And I'm so glad I did, because now that I'm, you know, doing better with decorating my spreads, I feel like I'm really starting to get some good use out of these. And now let's dress it up with some of this washi tape. This one, but the way I position this, I won't have room really for this, this one here. But I'm going to go ahead and lay this one here, and then we'll kind of trim around it. We'll just make a little frame for this workflow sticker. And for now, I think I'm just going to tear it, and then I'll come back and, you know, fix it all up once I get all my sides on here. So yeah, y'all go ahead and check out their website. Now, their subscription has changed quite a bit from when I used to take it. Now they've got something they're doing. It's called postcards. And every month there is a different, you know, country or city represented. So I think that would be a really fun subscription to be a part of, because the artwork that they use is just stunning. And I don't know how much of the artwork Sammy actually creates herself and how much, you know, she purchases, but it's just beautiful. So I would, you know, definitely recommend checking that out. Let's see if we can get these little edges off of here, and then we'll be ready to move on. I don't remember if I cut this one here or not. I was too busy talking, and now I can't remember what I've done. I love their washi tape. It's a very high quality. If you're familiar with Plannything washi tape, then I would say that this is right along that same quality. It's nice and thick. They've got some great designs. Usually after their subscription boxes are filled, you know, they will sell the extra pieces. So if you don't want a full subscription box, you might just want to, you know, see what they've got and kind of go from there. Okay, so these are the main things that I need for this week. Now I think we can just come in and do some decorative items. And I kind of went through all the die cuts, and I chose these. And I will tell y'all, these are thicker than what's in the book. And I don't know if I'll be able to get all of these down, but I just kind of chose the ones that that appealed to me. I can give y'all a quick flip through on the sticker book here in just a second. Sorry, I should have took these out before I turned on the camera. But everything comes packed real neatly. And I've never had anything get damaged in shipping. Okay, so just a little quick flip through on the book. If y'all want to see the stickers that are in here, we've got some here that have silver accents. I like the little plant in the chair. I like several of these. And then you've got a variety of little icons. Just more stickers. Now these strips here, these are not fussy cut or anything, but you can cut these out and use these for washi strips. They call these their little minis, and they're just little characters doing a variety of things. You've got a cupcake or shopping or, you know, working on the computer, whatever, cooking. And then these are your weekly sets. And on the weekly sets, you get 2 sets that are foiled and 2 that are not. And they're, you know, different color schemes. This is the other foiled set. And the foil in the sticker book will always match the foil, or I'm sorry, the metal that comes on the pin. And then this is where you'll get your bullet points. These are the transparent stickers, or the ones that are on clear paper. And these are washi strips. And then you've got some extra boxes back here. These are checklists. Notice how this one is cut smaller. This is a longer one. So yeah, every bit of space is utilized in these things for something. And then back here, we've got foiled date dots and some words and things. I'm not sure how well this is going to show up on camera because it is a foil. But yeah, I thought I would try to incorporate some of these larger pieces on this page and then maybe pull some of the smaller pieces from the sticker book for my other page. So I like this girl, and I think I might try to put her somewhere around here. I was going to put her at the bottom, but I don't want her to cover up too much of my workflow sticker, so I might actually put her over here. I will have to trim off some of her skirt. So let's see if we can get this adhesive off of here. Oh, look, that was real easy. I didn't even need my tweezers for that. So I'm going to set this one down here. And of course, I will have to cut some of this off, but that's okay. And then I will also have to punch, of course. So these things will make your planner thick. Whenever you're doing the paper and these die cuts, your planner does get thick. I'm just going to put that out there now. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? I love the bicycle. I think this is really cute. Now that would cover up some of my workflow sticker, but I actually don't mind that. I kind of wonder if I want to add some washi tape down here. Let's set this over here for just a second and let's have a look. So we've got this washi tape, and then we've got this one has the different little icons on it, but I kind of like this one. So I think I might actually put this down here, and then I can set the bicycle on top of it. And I'm just going to leave that torn like that, since I'm going for the torn look this week. And now let's bring our bicycle back and put this over here. That is cute. I like it. Okay, and then we've got this cute plant. Maybe I can put the plant up here on top of my workflow sticker. I didn't really plan any of this out. Y'all know I don't really do that. I just kind of sit down and go for it, and whatever, you know, comes up in my brain while we're moving along, that's what we do. I am trying to press these down good. Okay, and then we've got 2 of these watering cans. At least I thought I pulled 2. Oh, here's the other one. So we've got a larger one and a smaller one. And I don't have any quotes for this week. So why don't we take a quick pause on this page? I also did pull these books. You can see now that these are going to be too big for the space that I've got left, unless I put it here and cut this a little bit. Here's another little item, and then here's another little book. So these are why I was saying I thought this would be a good kit for mental health. Actually, I think I can put this one here. Or, yeah, that's going to be too big for there. I might go ahead and put this over here. I think I will, and then I can cut some of it off. It's okay. I hope I'm not getting too far out of frame for y'all. I feel like when I go to pull the stickers off, that's when I start getting out of frame. I'm going to put this one up here, and then we'll trim this. Oh, I just kind of cut into my paper, I think. That's just kind of how it goes for me. I just don't get upset over it anymore. Go ahead and put You Are Loved over here. So I cannot believe that we are mid-May, and I live in the Gulf Coast, so hurricane season will be starting as soon as June gets here. So does hurricane season. I think I'm going to go ahead and angle this one too. Oh, I barely got it right there by that plant. Okay. All right, and then I also pulled this cute little macaron, because y'all know how I love those things. I've talked about that before. And I wonder if I want to put this big lavender down here. I might. Why not? I might as well use these things, right? I mean, they've already been hanging around since 2022. So, need to get them on the page. There we go. And I'm going to grab this little macaron and see if I can get this over here. Easy peasy. Okay, I think we're going to be good on this page for a bit. I may come back and add some more of these elements. Actually, I kind of like this flower. Let's go ahead and put this down. I keep thinking I'm going to move to that other page, and then I see another space that I think I can fill up. So I had been pulling my month and year sticker from the Kellofaplan. It's called Dated Basics Volume 4. I love that book, but I don't think I'll do that this week just because I'm trying to use up all my space with these cute little elements. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. All right, that's cute. I think I'm good on this page for a little bit. Let's go ahead and move over to our other page and see what we can do there. I've got a big mess on my desk now. I've got silver elements over here with these boxes. That one's not wanting to lay down. I may have to glue that. And then I've also got silver in the washi tape. So I think in this book here, I'm going to go ahead and pull those silver daily stickers. Yeah, I was pulling from this page here, so I'm going to go ahead and keep pulling. So I'm going to put these stickers that have the day of the week, I'm going to go ahead and try to cover these up. So I'll pull a few of these off, and hopefully y'all won't get too bored watching. And hopefully I'll get everything on the right day. So this one is Wednesday. And like I said, these are nice and thick. I will have to kind of white that 4 out. But these are thick. I don't need to put any white out on my words, you know, to prevent them from showing through, because that is definitely not an issue. So we're just going to go with these. And I like that these are so easy to reposition, you know, where I need to. Let me grab my white out and go ahead and cover up this 4. And yeah, I know that's obvious, but it's okay. All right, I still need Tuesday, Thursday, and my weekends. And she even gives you a blank one in case you want to put your own word there. I like these kits because they give me a little something different besides my, you know, standard weekly normal stickers. You know, it's easy to get into a rut or a routine and do the same thing every week. And I'm definitely guilty of that. Now the weekend stickers are a little different color. They're the color of, you know, the back of those pages and this little color down here. Okay, now let's jump to the back and look at her date dots. Now, since these are silver, I don't really know if I want to pull the silver dates or if I want to pull the regular white ones from the normal kit. I think I might go ahead and pull the silver ones because these have a white backing and these have a clear backing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do those. So let's see, what is this day? What is today? Today is the 15th, 14, 13, 12. So I need to start with 12. These might be a little tricky to get out of here, so I may kind of have to skip over this in the editing so that y'all aren't, you know, bored out of your minds. These are coming up easy. I just tend to dig deep. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not very delicate. So I hope everyone had a good Mother's Day. I think I lost a sticker. Here it is. Yeah, we had a good Mother's Day. It was, you know, low key, nothing too major, strenuous. We just kind of hung out. That's always a good thing. It was relaxing. And that's what we need, right? I mean, I have known some moms before that ditch the kids on Mother's Day and, you know, go hang out with their friends or whatever, or, you know, have a crafty day or whatever, and that's fine too. Nothing wrong with that. I don't see me doing that, but, you know, some do, and that's okay. No judgment. Okay, so we have our dates on here. I'm kind of thinking I might want to grab this washi again like I did. And on the other page, I put it at the bottom, but over here, I might want to put it at the top. So let's turn this page around and see if we can get some washi on here. Make sure I don't put it upside down. I wouldn't you know, put that past myself. Okay, this is a little over the edge. I'm going to have to line this up with the edge of my page. I probably should have put it down before I put these days. I wonder if I should pull those up or just let it run over. I guess we can look. Now that we know those stickers are coming up pretty easy, I think that's okay. I was thinking I might want to pull those up and put them down again. Oh, I kind of tore that just a little too much. I don't think anyone's going to notice though. Okay, that is cute. Look how that just dresses up the page. Okay, now what are we going to put down here on the bottom? We have here I've got this little, I'm not sure exactly what this is, but it's got some of the lavender in here. That might be cute down here. If I put that down here, I might be thinking I should put some washi down here. Let's just see how that would look. I don't know if I like that. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see what kind of washi strips she has in the book. I don't know if there's, so we've got these on paper, which those are probably too wide. Now here's a little one. I don't know though. I'm undecided. I might just go ahead and go with that skinny one. Oh, no. Okay, here's one that's transparent. I don't know though, y'all. I'm kind of thinking I might go ahead and just use my skinny washi. Y'all can see there is so much in these books. You could really make these things last and get several spreads. I think I'm going to put my washi down here, and then I'm going to set these little plant things on top. So yeah, when I first started getting these planning thing kits, not planning thing, these Planners Anonymous kits out, I wanted to try to do one a month, but I have not been consistent with that. Not at all. So when Mental Health Awareness Month came up, I immediately thought of this kit. And I thought, yep, I'm ready to use that one. It's so pretty. So we're just going to set this a little bit on top of the washi tape. And let's think about what do we want to put on these days. Now, I was thinking about pulling some of the these other stickers to kind of spread around on my days. Oh, you know what? I forgot about the bullet points. Let's grab the bullet points out of the back of this book. And let's see, where did they go? Here they are. So I think I'm going to put, I don't know, do I want to put, I think lately I've been putting 2 per day. So I may continue with that. And hopefully I can get these off. Now, these are actually like clear, but they're tinted. So the reason they look so vibrant in the book is because they're on those white backgrounds. So let's put down 2, and then I'll decide if I think I need to add a third. I think 2 will be okay. And now I'm going to hop down here and grab, let me see, do I have any green? I do. I have a little bit of green in the plant. So I'm going to also take the green. And this might be one of those things I end up fast forwarding through in the edit because I hate for y'all to have to sit here and watch me pick these things off and then find an appropriate place for them. Okay, I finally got all those down. I did kind of gouge up a few of them because some of them were, you know, cut so deeply that I had a hard time separating them from the backer. But that's okay. I got them out of there. And don't ask me what this is. I don't know. But it's probably not anything I'm going to be putting in my planner. Okay, let's keep looking and add some more decorative items. So we've got these here. I don't really have anything special that I need to note for my social media this week. Let's go look at maybe some more of these boxes. I do like this little one here. And there was a Kellofaplan Patreon pre-order over here. So I think I will go ahead and put this here just to note that. Maybe I'll grab this one because today, now by the time this video goes up, this announcement will be ancient history. But just today, like right before I sat down to film, Kellofaplan announced a 50% off clearance on her website. So I wanted to take a minute and put that on Facebook real quick. So if y'all aren't, in the Facebook groups, come on over there and hang out, because a lot of times I will post when I find out about, little things that are going on, little sales and whatnot. I wanted to get this and put this in my book. Now this is going to take up quite a bit of my functional space, but I think it's really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and put it here on Wednesday, and it's going to be okay. I'm not going to worry too much about that. So cute. I probably should have lifted it just a little so that it doesn't look like it's floating, but I don't know if I can. Yeah, this is coming up easy, y'all. I hear the lawnmowers outside. I really was not expecting that to happen at this moment, or I wouldn't have filmed. So I hope y'all don't hear it. If you do hear it, I hope it's not too distracting. Okay, there we go. I got that one figured out. Oh, look at this, y'all. This looks like the little planner subscription box. These stickers here are really cute. I'm going to peel this one off. Notice this sticker looks like a planner, and it is perforated. I'm going to show y'all how to use this. So first, let's see. I think the first thing you do is you connect the front part to the middle, and then you lay down. You can fold it again so it's like a little planner, and then you put that down, and then you can open it up and it's like a little planner, and you can make a little secret note in there. So I think those are so cute, and I've never seen those anywhere else. So to me, those are exclusive to Planners Anonymous, and I think they're really adorable. Let's think about putting some of these words over here. Let's see. Well, since these are for stats tracking, I guess that doesn't really matter. I guess I don't really need a note for that. Maybe for my Kellofaplan, though, I can put down the word important. And this was my Kellofaplan box, so we'll set that one there. I am going to have to go ahead and come in with my zig marker. So this is just a zig two-way glue chisel tip. I like this one. I got it at Hobby Lobby, and it goes on blue so you can see where you're putting it, but it dries clear. So we'll just put that there, and hopefully that'll stick down. I don't know what its problem is. Okay, let's come back over here and see if I need to do anything else. I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping this up. Let's see, maybe I can bring in this little watering can that has the the lavender on it. So maybe I will peel up this dot and put it here, and then I can relocate my dot. So let's put him over here. And I will scoot him a little out into the margin. That way he doesn't take up too much of my writing space. And I'll put this little dot here. I know that's a little off with everything else, but I really wanted to get that there, and I didn't want it to be all lined up with something else. Maybe I'll take this little bath salts and put these somewhere. I think I'm going to see if I can pull this up just a little and set this down here. And that little box can just layer over a tiny little bit. So the only place that doesn't really have anything extra is Monday. So how about if we take this little body scrub and put it up here somewhere? Maybe I can put him up here at the top. Okay, I think that's cute. I won't put anything else down here because my little lavender is coming up here into this space. And I won't put anything here because I've got my little secret note down here. Okay, let me just double check to confirm I did not overlook any kind of little quotes. If you were doing a vertical spread, these would be so cute for icons instead of a checklist, I think that would be really cute. I'm not seeing any quotes. And look down here, these are like little, oh, look, there's another little arrow, and then this is a banner. So that is really cute. And when y'all go look on their website, she's got lots of kits on there still that are, you know, laid out like these kits. You know how it is when you're subscribed to something and then you decide to cancel. As soon as you cancel, they put out something that you wish you had. So yeah, I kind of need to go back and look around and see what I missed out on. Okay, I'm not seeing any little quotes or anything. These are just words for like this week, next week exercise, different things like that. So I don't really need those. So I think we are going to consider this spread to be done. So let me kind of gather up my stuff here, and I want to get my planner back out, and I still have all of this paper left over plus an additional sheet. So I've got plenty of goodies that I can utilize in a future spread. So let's gather these things up. I hope y'all will go check out their site. If you do, don't forget to shop through my link so you can save 10% off your first order. And, you know, I'll earn some little hearts, and I can use those for a future spread. Oh, not future spread, a future purchase. What is wrong with me? Maybe I need to go eat lunch. Okay, let's get my planner out and put this back on the page, and we'll see what we wound up with. So I was about to put this back in my planner when I realized I forgot to punch these holes. And because these are thick, this is too thick to go on my Happy Planner punch. So I'm going to have to use this crocodile and get these punched out. If y'all don't have a crocodile, I think this would be a good little investment. If you watch your Michaels sales, you know, or, you know, there's a holiday coming up. So you could they'll probably put out a good little coupon, and you could grab one with a coupon. So the crocodile does not, you know, it's not the exact same. The punches, the mushroom punch is not the exact same depth as the Kellofaplan planner pages, but it works. And, you know, it's all good. The spacing from one hole to the next is fine. It's just that the depth isn't exactly perfect, at least not on this particular spread. Okay, now let's get these in here and see what we got. All right, guys, there is my spread. That is going to do it for this week. That's going to be the spread in my Kellofaplan dashboard planner that I am using for social media. I never use these little clips, but I think I might want to put this one on here this week just because it is so darn cute. And look, y'all, you could even use this somehow in your planner. There's just, there's really no waste on these guys. So I've never used a clip. I guess I'm supposed to do it this way and like this. I hope I don't mess something up. So yeah, that is cute. I like it. But anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this Plan With Me. I hope you'll take a look at Planners Anonymous. It would be a real treat to yourself to have a look and see what they've got going on over there. If y'all did like this video, I hope you'll go ahead and hit the like button and maybe leave me a comment down below. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, but you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. And when you do, don't forget to turn on your notification bell. That way YouTube will send you a push notification when I've uploaded a new video, and you won't miss anything. And I'd really love for y'all to come back and see what I've got going on over here. So guys, y'all have a great day, a wonderful week, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.